I'm going to be using much more garlic than this, but I'll just show you how to chop up 2 of these because the chopping is really important in this recipe. So I'm going to take my garlic, and you want to make sure you chop it really thin. And when we put this in the olive oil, we're going to turn it into almost a olive oil chip. We're not going to burn it. We want to make sure we don't do that because it's going to get really bitter. But you want to thinly slice it, and we're going to infuse our olive oil with all of this delicious garlic. This recipe always calls for a lot of olive oil. We're going to use about a 1/4 cup. Be super generous with it. Big swirls, no measuring, just eyeball it. To our olive oil, we're going to add in our beautiful garlic. I'm making a smaller portion here, so normally you'd use a lot more. A little bit of thyme and crushed pepper. Lots and lots of crushed pepper. The pasta is cooking and the water is salted, so we're going to take a big scoop and add that in with our garlic and olive oil sauce. And that's going to help that to thicken up a little bit. Let me just give it a little toss here. And you're going to cook that on a low heat until your pasta is done. Alright, then we can go ahead and just add in some of our pasta. Now just keep in mind that your pasta will still cook once you put it into that sauce. So you want it to be a little bit al dente, not cooked all the way through, or it's going to get too soggy. To that sauce, I'm going to add in some pepper. I already added in a little bit of salt, plus you have that salt from your pasta water. And then before I plate it, I always just like to add a little bit more of that sauce and the garlic right over top of the pasta so you get more flavor. And I know if you're really Italian, this is looked down upon, but I do like to add some Parmigiano Reggiano at the end to finish it off. Actually like a little bit more than that. And some fresh basil leaves to add a little bit of a peppery finish. And we're done. A pantry meal on the table at 12 a.m. when you're too tired to cook or after work.